Hi, my name is Duncan Moore and I'm Director of StorageGRID Software Group here at NetApp. Today we're going to hear from Jason Danielson about key storage technology trends in media and entertainment. It's an exciting time in media entertainment, with new production and distribution technologies affecting what and how we consume entertainment. Jason is especially qualified to educate us on how new media storage technologies are helping to drive these changes, and what we might expect in the future. Jason's background includes experience in all aspects of media and entertainment. Some highlights you may be interested to know. In 1988, he was a co-founder at Digital F/X, where his product team won a technical Emmy for the development of the video workstation. In 2004 he launched StorageGRID, which opened up new markets in news production and created the strongest video playout server ecosystem in the broadcast industry. Now at NetApp, Jason manages media and entertainment solutions marketing. He has initiated and built relationships with over 50 media systems vendors and deployed over an exabyte of capacity into post-production studios, broadcasters, paid TV providers and internet media sites. Impressive. Welcome, Jason. Thanks, it's great to be here. Let's jump right in. So, Jason, what trends do you see in media and entertainment storage technologies and how are those affecting the industry? Well, one dominating trend, just as in every industry, is the move to cloud-based storage, which is dominated by Amazon. Moving content to cloud means media and entertainment companies need to be much more aware of the location, security, and governance of their content. Not only do you need to be technology savvy, you also need to understand the legal implication of SLAS and durability of their content in the cloud. Media enterprises have gone global, so the geographic distribution of content is increasing, and this means you need to be able to find your content no matter where in the world it is stored. So, having a single global namespace is no longer a concept, it's a necessity. Another important problem is that some content is going to be around for a long time, so however you store it, you'll need the ability to get it back despite the fact that older formats may become obsolete. As such, you want to be confident that the technology used to format and store your data will endure. So you will need to plan for that. When you think of media and entertainment content, there are many types, with many uses, and processed with a multitude of different applications. Not all content is created or distributed equally. So being able to get access to your content from multiple applications and from multiple locations is an important requirement. Today, the state of the industry has separate silos of divergent formats that need to be transformed and copied for each application. This is a real area for simplification, optimization, and cost savings. Tape has been the standard for content archives, but managing tape-based systems is becoming increasingly tedious and complex. Now petabytes of disk and flash are becoming an affordable alternative to tape, especially when you consider the total cost of ownership, which is driven by software and operational costs, not hardware. Software-defined storage improves disk storage economics and flexibility. That's really interesting. So, where do you see NetApp's technology helping media and entertainment companies? Well, NetApp's technologies are all aimed at storing content securely, efficiently, and affordably, so we have a lot to offer in solving the problems that media and entertainment companies struggle with. For post-processing file-based content, we recently introduced Flex Volume Flex Group, which is 2 times faster than any of the competitive alternatives, as it takes advantage of parallelism in large-scale out data sets. But what I'd like to talk about today is StorageGRID Web Scale, which allows you to control rich content efficiently at extreme scale. It provides policy-based data placement across data centers and storage tiers, which makes it ideal for storing media and entertainment content. Right, that is interesting. What use cases do you see? There are 2 cases I think are important. First, archive or large repository, which stores your content for long periods with low access level. Secondly, active archive, which is accessed frequently and used in post-process and distribution. But I have a test to know if StorageGRID is something you might be interested in. Keeping it simple, I like to say, If you have more than a petabyte of content, and more than one site where you need to store it, and you need to keep for more than 1 year, then let's talk, because I think you'll find great value in StorageGRID. That's interesting, and I know from the many customers I meet with that they really value StorageGRID's ability to let them store their data in the right location, at the right performance and cost tier, at the right time, and protect it at the right durability. And it's a little known fact is that StorageGRID can deliver 14 nines of durability and reduce TCO by up to 80%. Exactly. It's StorageGRID's policy engine that enables media and entertainment companies to have a single data repository that can be used by multiple applications in different locations. That can be a real simplification that saves time and money. There are 3 major areas that StorageGRID addresses. First, StorageGRID reduces the complexity of media repositories. It lets you store your content across the globe, but access it locally when you need to. This is an important simplification. Secondly, StorageGRID can optimize media workflows by ensuring the content is in the right place at the right time. Media asset management systems can access content directly in Amazon and StorageGRID through the S3 protocol. This reduces reliance on expensive replication strategies and costly data movement. Finally, StorageGRID reduces the cost of cradle-to-grave data management through its lifecycle functions that automatically migrate aging data to lower-cost tiers. It also reduces disaster recovery economics with multiple site dispersion and integrated both tape and cloud as cost-effective storage tiers. So you talked about cloud as a key trend. How would StorageGRID factor into a cloud solution? Is it competitive or synergistic? That's a great question. It's definitely synergistic. Because StorageGRID supports Amazon's de facto standard S3, it can be an integral part of your cloud strategy. A StorageGRID private cloud provides you with the control and governance that some content demands. Right. Furthermore, as you mentioned earlier, private cloud can be less expensive over time. And a rent versus buy analysis, renting gives you more flexibility but costs more over time, and owning the infrastructure can be lower cost, especially for well-understood workloads. And what about automation? StorageGRID can automate both your on-premises private cloud and your public cloud data movement. For example, bursting your rendering workloads into the cheapest cloud at the time. So, what are some of the interesting customer deployments you can share with us? ASE is a good example. They are one of Australia's most trusted cloud providers with data centers around the world, forming an international connected network. And what were they looking for? They were looking to reduce the cost of their archive storage platform, improve resiliency as well as redundancy in their internationally deployed push-to-archive cloud service offering, and planned media cloud workflows. This entailed creating a seamless and scalable storage infrastructure and moving an existing offering off of a collection of different storage pools. And why did they choose NetApp? They chose NetApp technology based on the capabilities of StorageGRID, our price and our supportability. StorageGRID gave the geo-distributed content archiving and auto-tiering to tape or cloud, which they sell as a cloud service. Well, thanks, Jason. This has been great. We have a much better understanding of what is going on in the media and entertainment industry and how storage technology is changing today's solutions. For those folks interested to learn more, let me suggest that you visit netapp.com, where you'll find lots of information about StorageGRID and how it can help you with your media and entertainment solutions. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Remember, the next movie or show you watch may well have used NetApp to get to you. Have a great day and goodbye.